Hello, my name is Monique Nowlin, and I'm your host for today's episode of Our Ventura TV. Today, our special guest is Selfa Saucedo, Director of Health Education for Ventura County Public Health. Selfa is here to talk to us today about the services her team offers in support of the overall health of Ventura County. Selfa, thank you for being here today and welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you for inviting me. Hi, everybody.
So to kick us off, can you provide our audience an overview of what you do as a Director of Health Education and what your team does to help the folk in Ventura County stay healthy?
Thank you. Thank you for that question. I've always wanted to put it out there that public health, the role of public health is to prevent disease and to promote health. And so our job in health education is to influence the health behaviors of individuals and communities, as well as the living and working conditions that influence health. So in other words, health education, the purpose of health education is to enhance the quality of life of everyone. As a Director of Health Education, it's my job to develop and implement programs that focus on prevention services. Currently in health education, we offer programs that include oral health screenings for children, nutrition education, obesity prevention, diabetes prevention, self-management classes for healthier living, tobacco policy, insurance application assistance, and advancing community engagement and empowerment. So that's just in health education. As public health, as a department, offers a lot of other services that are all prevention based. Chronic communicable disease, infectious disease. We have our WIC program, which is Women and Infant and Children's Supplemental Nutrition Programs. Our HIV, AIDS programs, our lead poisoning prevention programs. So widely and public health department wise and health education unit wise, our role is to prevent illness and death and disability and promote health. And that is, in a nutshell, the work that we do.
That is amazing. And that's a lot of work. And I'm sure the health education information about the different programs that you mentioned are probably are going to surprise some of our viewers. Let's get into a little bit of the specific services. So let's say, just take one of the programs of your choosing and walk us through what would happen from the health education perspective.
Well, one of my favorite services or that we provide and that everybody in our county has access to is our Health Matters in VC website. So Health Matters in VC website is our data source. And so all residents, all organizations, all departments, private and public, have access to this website. And here you can go to find out what the status of our county's health is. It is our job in public health every 3 years to conduct a community-wide health assessment to identify the health needs of our community. And we do this through online survey. We do this through community one-on-one focus groups. We do this through agency key informant interviews. We do a lot of secondary data collection. Secondary data collection means that we collect data from existing websites and web sources like the census data. And this community health needs assessment helps us in public health as well as other organizations to determine where the gaps lie. Where are our communities that are most burdened by illness, by disease, and what are those areas, and how can we best formulate or develop our programs and services to address those disparities, to address those gaps in services, preventative services, where they exist. So working with those communities and trying to bring resources to positively impact the health of that community.
So that's amazing. So anybody can access that website. Let's say I'm a student looking for more information, or if I'm a community-based organization, I want to just kind of see what's going on in a snapshot at the county. They can go to that website.
Yep.
And
that's right.
What is that website?
It's called Health Matters in VC. No, it's all lowercase. There's no spaces or periods in between. Health Matters in VC at Ventura.org. You can go there. You could create. You can search for the data. You can create your own reports using that data, and you can query the system for information as well, and it'll direct you to resources as well. One of the things that I like about this webpage is that it's up to date because it's connected to the information at the source. So when it's updated at the source, it's updated on the website. Another very exciting aspect of this community health needs assessment is that we are now collaborating with all of our healthcare systems in our county to develop the needs assessment and then to use those results to help us all in the healthcare setting or in the healthcare business to identify those, to prioritize the gaps and work together to create education services programs to address those gaps. So if you can imagine that using this information, we create a community health improvement plan, and all of the healthcare systems are working in concert to beef up their services and programs to address those gaps. And for me, that's really exciting. I'm a healthcare, geek, and anything that we can bring to our community to improve our health, it gets me excited. And the fact that we're partnering with so many of our healthcare systems in our county, with most of our healthcare systems in our county, is really exciting news.
Well, and it's exciting to hear all of this information, and also to hear that besides providing education in the community, you get feedback and pivot and adjust your health information to go back to the community. So it's like a circular endeavor.
Yeah. And that's the way it should be, right? We can't know, we don't know what we don't know. So when we conduct our community health needs assessments with the input from the community, from organizations and agencies and departments and partners, we get feedback from them. And based on that information, we are able to develop our improvement plan, and then prioritize those areas, and then work towards finding solutions to address them. And really, that's the best and only way, because if you want to impact the health of a community, you have to have their input. You have to let them tell you what will be what they need and how they need it. So yeah, it is exciting.
Very good. Well, I know we don't have time to get into all the health education information you told us about. If I'm John or Jane Q Public, where can I get more information about your services and about public health?
For information, current updated information about public health, please go to Ventura County Public Health. Click on our community resource link, or click on our programs and services, so that you can get updated information on what programs we offer, or how to contact those programs to access more information. And you can also go to our Health Matters in BC webpage for information on the status of our health in Ventura County. We have there's phone numbers, but there's too many phone numbers to give you all. So I'd prefer if you went to the webpage and just clicked on the information that you're looking for and get the phone number from there. That'd be the best way.
Well, Selfa, we're just about out of time. If there's one thing you could impress upon our viewers, what would that one thing be?
Thank you for giving me the opportunity, because you're right. There is a pressing matter right now, and everybody, I'm sure, is cognizant of it. And that is how this pandemic is affecting everybody. And as a public health professional working in this field for close to 30 years now, I know that people make health decisions based on the choices that are available to them. And some people don't have as many choices as others. So if we want a healthy community, we have to work towards having healthy individuals. The pandemic has shown us that healthy individuals mean healthy communities. Let's all do our part towards working towards a healthy community, and that means getting vaccinated and then getting boosted. by protecting yourself, you're protecting others. So my words of wisdom to our listening audience is protect yourself, and in so doing, you're going to protect the rest of us. So thank you for doing your part.
Well, Selfa, that's all the time we have for today's show. I want to thank you for your time and for, the plethora of information that you've provided to our audience. My name is Monique Nowlin, and until next time, thank you for watching Our Ventura TV.